Hello everyone, it's Anne from Anne's Paper Creations, and welcome to this first part on how to make a yearbook memory album. So in this video I will show you the things we need to create the album, and also show some fussy cutting and how to glue it down, and also some measurements that goes through the whole album. So we can start here. You need some kind of a cutting tool. If you don't have anything like this, you can use a ruler and a craft knife. And we're also using a scoreboard, like so. And I like to use this one as good. It's a bit round tip on this one. That doesn't tear the paper so much that the other tools. But you use what you like. And if you don't have this, you can also use your ruler like so, and measure and score. That also goes well. So, and the paper we are using is Graphic 45 Place in Time, and in this album I will use both the 8x8 and 12x12 paper pad, like so. And if you don't like the fussy cutting and want to do it easy, I will show a bit how you can use this chipboard tags to embellish your album. And also you can use stickers, like so. And also have used this Graphic 45, it's a coordination core cardstock signature series, and I used some basil papers and some other papers I had. But if you don't have these papers, I also will show through the album how you can use some Lindy's or any spray to color your pages, or distress ink. So yeah, and we also need some magnets, and these are super magnets, but that's an European company. But you can use basic grey magnets. They are very strong, and I also know that on Etsy they sell strong magnets. And we need some kind of a glue, and that you can use any glue you like. I like this Scotch precise glue. It's fast drying and very strong, but if you need some time you can use another glue. This is tacky glue, Aleen's, and that takes a bit longer to dry. Or any glue you like. It's important to use what you like. And we're also going to use multi-matte, and here you can use some other. This is glue and seal from Rancher, and you can use Mod Podge. This doesn't work for me. It gets a bit what do you call it, sticky when it's dry, but that depends where you live, I think, and how the air is, how it dries. So I know very many likes this glue. And take this out of the way a bit. And we need some scissors. So this is an embroidery scissors from Kai, and it works very well for fussy cutting on small pieces. And this is a Martha Stewart, and you can cut larger pieces. And we need a larger scissor. So use what you have. That's important when you create. And we need something to poke with. You can use a needle. And here I use a sig marker around the pages and also around the fussy cut. And you can use any you like, but it has to be waterproof. And yeah, what more here? Also going to use some different embellishments for this, just to show you that you can use what you have and what you like. You just don't have to copy exact what I'm doing. Just use what you have or what you like. So here are some chipboard and some doilies and some Iamroses petals and some bling and lace. So we will see what we use of that. So then I think, yeah, also some kind of a punch. Then I will move this out of the way and I will show you some measurements. So just a moment. So we will use chipboard, 6 of these, and it's cut by 8 and 5/8 by 8 and 1/8, and I went around here with this paint dabber. It's sandal. It goes very well with graphic 45 papers, so I went around on both sides. And the measurements for this I'm going to show you now. I will post on my blog if you need to see it one more time. So, and we also are going to use this from the 12 by 12 paper, and that's for all the pages. And we are going to create a little book that you can have in your purse or have in your album. So I will show you the measurements here. This is cut 4 by 12, and we are going to score it at 3. That was not in the frame, and my tripod doesn't go up, so I think I have to move my tripod up a bit here. So this is scored by 3 and by 9, like so. And then we flip it around and score it at 6. And why we are scoring it from the different sides is because when we fold it like so, it won't tear so easy. And then we go from the back here and fold this way. Because if we have scored here and fold it that way, it can tear more easy. And also for the other side. So, it should look like this. And here I already have made one. I use this, it's a light basil paper. And here you see the score line goes down. And when the score line goes down into the paper, that's where we fold. And we fold this up, like so. And then we are going to have some black on the outside here. And then we can use this glue. Hope it's open here. Yeah. So we take glue on this side here. And we take this paper down, and this is cut 3 and 1/8 by 4 and 1/8. So we try to line it up as good as we can. Like so. And here you can use other glue. You can use this stripe glue here if you like, or glue that doesn't take so long or it takes more time to glue down if you need to work a bit with it. We take it on this side here. So now it should look like so. And now we can glue this on here. and we need a closer to hold it together. So here we are going to use a stripe here, and it's from the 12 by 12 paper, and we are going to glue this around. But to make this a bit sturdy, I'm going to use a multi-mat on, and also make a little strip here so we can glue it together. So then I just use my fingers, but you can use your brush. And all the papers here I have gone around with a marker, so it hasn't the white line on the side here. And then I put this on here and glue it down. So now we need to have this to dry a bit, so we will do some other things in the meantime. And we are going to use 12 inches, and this is cut by 8 by 1.5, and we are going to score it at 1/2 inch and 1 inch, and then we flip it over and score it at 3/4 of an inch, and then we can start to fold this in like so. And the other stripes here we fold the other way. So for these hinges you can also use TVEC envelopes. They are much more stronger, but I will take some multi-mat on here, so hopefully this will work. And I also like to cut off a bit on the ends here. Like so. And then I take multi-mat. This you can just take in the middle and a bit over where you see the lines here, just to make it a bit more strong so it won't tear so easy. So now this is finished to go when it's dried up. And then we are going to use this for every month, and that's from the 12 by 12 paper, and we are going to glue that down on some cardstock. And here you can measure if you want to and cut it out before you glue it down, but I find it most easy to do it this way. And if you want to cut it out first, you just measure this and take it 1/4 or 1/8 of an inch larger. And this is also left over from the 12 by 12 paper one where I cut out the pages. So we are going to cut out the pages first. So in here I already glued down an image, and I will show you later how I glue it down when it's small pieces. So and then we can cut this out. It doesn't have to be precise, it's homemade. So, like so. And this we are going to put on the page in the next episode. So, maybe take a bit off here as well. So these two are going to go on top of each other with a brad, so you can write your notes or birthdays or anything you like. And we also are going to make some pockets, and all of them are cut 5 by 6, and then you can score around. I've scored at 1/4 of an inch, but you can use 3/8 of an inch, and you can score around all the paper, or just 2 sides if we are going to use just one pocket of one color, but all around, like so. And then we are going to cut it in the middle. So here you can use your ruler or scissor or anything. So try to line it up. But it doesn't matter if you're not precise here. And then we can cut out. So now I will show you some fussy cutting, and as you see I've already started here. Usually I take all the small pieces out before I cut around, but just started so so you can show how the rest is, so it doesn't take so long. So when there are small pieces like this, you can color in with a black marker or any marker you like, or you can cut it out, and then it's important to have a small scissor. And then I poke a hole like so in here and go from the back side. And when I cut, I don't take the scissor a long way up, just a little bit like so. Hope it can focus here, if you can see it, just a little bit. And then I start cut around. That's more easy. And I hold my scissors in place and move with the other hand. And I like to cut out before I take a multi-mat on. I find it more easy, because when the multi-mat is on, it's more hard to cut out. But the papers get more steady if you take the multi-mat on first, so if it's very small pieces, maybe it can be helpful. So now this inner side here is cut out, and we can start on the outside. It doesn't focus very well. I have to hold my hand back here. So it's a bit time consuming, but I like it, and when I watch my television in the evenings, I like to have something in my hands. So and if you miss out and cut over a place, you can always glue it back on again with a multi-mat. I've done that many times, so if you see the small parts here, here it happens that I cut them over, but then I can glue them down again. And also, if you can't go all the way in to the image with a scissor, you can take a marker around and it won't show up. Then I cut out a bit here so I don't have it all around the scissor. If you see here, it's not precise. You can see the white. And here you can see the difference on the other side when I've gone with marker around. It doesn't show up the white. So I'll show you a bit of that also. So, see if it can focus here. Go around like so. And then you cover up the white. And on the one we cut out in the middle here, I go from the back and inside like so. So hopefully you can see the difference here on the edges. And when you glue this down, it creates a more depth to it when you go around with the marker. But you don't have to do that if you don't like to. So now I can show you a bit how I glue down the images when it's intricate. You can use your normal glue, but I find it more easy to use the multi-mat. And I glue it a bit on the back here, and also a bit on the front. And this is the paper I want to use. I do like so. And if you don't want the glue to show up, it's good to have a wet cloth. So you just do like so. And then I have a frame here, and I do it the same way. Take some glue around, and you don't have to be precise when you do it like this. Like so. You can take the glue all over here also, if you like to. I do that sometimes. So now this needs to dry a bit, and then we can cut around. So then we can leave a bit of a black on the outside, or we can go just to the frame here. So we leave that for a bit and see if the band is dried for the calendar. Yeah. So it's best to work with when it's not completely dried. So try to measure so I get this in January in the middle, and fold over, and then we can glue it down here. And here I need a strip of a paper so I don't glue it all down like so. Take the multi-mat again. So now this needs to dry a bit, and in the next episode we will put some decoration over here to cover up here. So I think I will tell more about the pages and so how to cut them in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching, and have fun creating. I hope you get some ideas from this. Take care. Bye bye.